Hi Aries, this will be your second half of October video. So sorry about the lighting. I'm in a hotel. I'm traveling. I'm on my way to Georgia, so visiting my mom. So anyway, let's get started. This will be the second half of October for Aries. We'll do relationships, like coupled up people first, then we'll briefly do singles, and then after that we'll do career, finances, that sort of thing. So, all right, so first we're going to take a look at who you are dealing with in love, all right, for Aries. Where are they at for Aries? Also, when I shuffle, I talk a little bit to myself and mumble. It's nothing like, you know, you're not missing out on anything, so I will speak very clearly when it's time to talk about the cards. So, okay. All right, Aries. Show me who they are dealing with in love. Truly. Okay. Okay, here we go, Aries. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Okay. All right, so they are waiting to hear from you, it appears. So I don't necessarily see them reaching out. It seems like they are waiting to hear from you. But let me put your cards down. I'm going to see how these all play off of each other before I get too far into this. Maybe dealing with a Leo. Where's Aries? Where's Aries in this? Where's Aries in this? Okay. All right, here we go. Aries. Same layout. Okay. Okay. Well, you do have the wish card not too far from the deck, but kind of like be careful what you wish for phrase comes to mind a little bit here. Wow, this looks complicated. Okay. Aries. All right. So it's just a little weird, like on their side. Well, on both, but because basically like in their energy right now, they have the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Okay. So this almost seems like a reading for an Aries male more than like an Aries female, but you know, everything can go either way, but I do kind of sense that a little bit. So with this, it kind of seems like somebody is ready to be single. And this is a couples reading, so that makes me a little nervous. But I don't see them taking any action to doing anything. That's the thing. It's like I feel like they are weighing some options though, because what they really want is they need their happiness back, whatever that may be to them, you know. And I just feel like right now whoever you're dealing with in love, like they're just kind of all over the place right now. They might like think they have like a lot of options, and by options I don't mean like other people or anything like that. Just sort of like, well, I could, you know, go here and be this or do, you know, kind of like a midlife crisis-y kind of scenario almost. That it's kind of what I feel like. I feel like they really too, like with the Queen of Swords, I mean, yeah, she cuts people out sometimes. I don't really see that. I see more like this person being very blunt and kind of cocky in a way, like kind of like not giving a you know what, you know, and I know that sucks. I don't know. I just, it's kind of weird energy. And they're waiting to hear from you. That's what it seems weird to me too. Like they're so confident, like you're gonna reach out to them, and that just seems kind of weird because I don't see Aries falling for that necessarily. But you guys are a couple, so I mean, I get it. You know, this might be like a new dynamic or something between you guys. I mean, in your energy, I see you kind of holding on to things despite like all the burdens and everything that is like not burdens necessarily, but like not being able to see like where this is going. You know, like maybe before you had like a clear vision on where you guys were going to be or where you were going, that sort of thing. And I feel like right now you're still holding on to this, despite the fact that right now you can't see where this is going. Like you have no idea where you guys are ending up or what, but you still feel fairly confident in things is what I feel. Possibly moving too. This could have something to do with like moving, to like a new home or something like that too. I don't know, or like you guys moving in together and they're waiting for the invite from you. That could be because maybe they're like all over the place and need need to get this done. That could be one of the factors. But as far as like your feelings towards them, they're changing. You have the wheel here, but it's very contradictory because you have the Four of Pentacles also, and the Four of Pentacles is about holding on and not letting go and protecting what is, your security, your home, where you're comfortable at, protecting that type of stuff. And the wheel is about like not, well, it's a, I mean, it can be about those things, but it's more about changing and going with the flow and like, new things coming in and so it's very contradictory in that respect. Maybe you feel they are changing and you want to hold on to kind of what was or what what you had thought this was going to be. That could be too. Yeah, and I've got the Seven of Swords here too. So I think you might suspect that there is like a third party situation here. And maybe rightly so. Yeah, wow. Wow, you get some heavy stuff coming up, that's for sure. All right. All right, Magician is the outcome. Okay. Yeah, I really think that you are just going to try and hold on to the situation despite what is going on, despite the confusion of who you are dealing with. Because I think that they're in a weird place right now, and they're sort of non-communicative. When they are communicative, it's blunt, it's detached also, and it they're waiting on something to turn things around for them too. That's the thing. I mean, they want to find their happiness, that sort of thing. But they're waiting. They're waiting on you for some reason to make something happen. All right. There's also a little bit in here about babies and possible children. Also, I've got two kids that keep showing up in these cards, but then this could be the confusion too on your other person's part is like maybe they, you guys might have kids together, but maybe they got somebody else pregnant or something like that. There's a possibility. It'd be like for, obviously it's a general reading, so it's just, for a rare person out there. But the thing is, I think you might suspect that they are sneaking around with the Seven of Swords, doing something. I'm sorry, that's a Five of Swords. I'm so sorry. It looks like the Seven of Swords. He looks sneaky. Okay, so with the Five of Swords, it can be kind of like sneaky, behavior also, because as you can see, he's kind of like, sneaking away in the night. But that's typically the Seven of Swords. This is the Five of Swords. But in this one, again, I just feel like you're really trying to protect something. You're trying to protect everything the way that the kids maybe, or the way it is, or the way it was, that sort of thing. There might be some like arguments going on here with this. You might feel they're argumentative, or you might feel argumentative because they're not communicating well. They're just doled out, basically. So, and you could suspect cheating too, because I do see third-party cards down here as well. So, and it's odd that I said that and mistook that card for the Seven of Swords. So I got to look at that for a reason. But mostly I think it's more about just really being overprotective about, things need to change, but it needs to be for the better of you guys, for the better of the situation, maybe for the better of the kids, that sort of thing. And I feel like with the Magician, and the Six of Cups here also, that it's like you will keep trying to make that happen, for the benefit of things. Because again, you're remembering things the way they were, the way they should have been or could have been, that sort of thing. And I don't think you're willing to let go of that. So you probably see hope. And, I'm not saying that's a bad thing because, I don't know, the personal aspects of this. So, maybe that is a good thing. Maybe this person is just in one of those, bad phases of life or something, and is kind of all over the place, and you need to reel them back in. That could be, or maybe maybe you are holding on too tight, thinking about what used to be, and should maybe embrace what is. So it could go either way. Your instinct should be able to tell you for this. Let me look, and I'm going to throw one more card down just as an overall between you two, because these are each separately used. So let me see you guys together at this period of time for second half of October into November. Give me Aries and their partner together, mutual energy. Okay, awesome. Well, kind of. Okay. All right. I've got the Lovers card. All right, so that's good. So there is connection here. There is, probably going to be some communication at some point. If not, at least physical attraction and things like that. Sometimes, you guys can, you can connect that way as well. I mean, the Lovers card gives me hope because, it's a 6, that's balance. That's things kind of maybe coming around again and being hopeful. Although I will say, and that's what I was saying. I was seeing some stuff down the road here that might not be that great. And I do have the 5 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. And the 5 of Pentacles is sort of, it's a card of kind of being left out in the cold, not, a feeling of like a little bit of anger, rejection, that kind of stuff. Might be something to do over a reconciliation or some sort of judgment call here. With the Knight of Wands could be a judgment call because it's kind of a player card a little bit. Yeah, and then I have this Empress coming into the picture, and then the 3 of Swords. I just feel like there's somebody, there might be some third-party stuff coming into this pretty soon if it's not here already. So, but, I mean, you do have the Lovers card for now, despite, these things. I feel like you guys can get some harmony and balance. Where it goes from there, that's only potential, so if you don't want that, then let's go with this and, try to make that happen and, blossom, a little higher. So, I mean, it looks like a fairly complicated situation, but, that's kind of just where it's at in this like small chunk of time. Where it goes from there, we'll see how that develops, I guess. So, that part is good. So, hang on to that. That looks decent. Okay, we're gonna take a look at singles now. Single Aries. Single Aries. Okay. Single Aries. Single Aries. What might be going on? Single Aries. Single Aries for the second half of October. Singles. Okay. Boom. All right, Aries singles, what do you got? All right. Oh, wow, a bunch of craziness. Okay, but hey, nice. You do have a star card at the bottom of the deck, so that's cool. That could be some sort of wish fulfillment coming in at some point. This one is pretty non-eventful, I'm going to be honest. It's, there's no major arcana cards that came out. I've got, sorry, I'll move them down here. I've got the 2 of Pentacles, I've got the Page of Swords, and I've got the 3 of Cups. So I kind of just feel like Aries is, I mean, you might be weighing some sort of choice, between people or something like that. And if so, it's like, I feel like with the Page of Swords, this is like, maybe you're dating a couple people, but nothing's really going anywhere. I feel like you're just like cutting it out altogether and just going out to party and be social again and try your hand and meeting some other new people. Really, I just don't feel like you're that thrilled about the choices that are in front of you, if you have any. If you don't have any at this time, then the 2 of Pentacles could just be sort of biding time. That's kind of the way I see it, and maybe maybe you're getting a little tired of that and wanting to cut that out. You're kind of tired of just like sitting around biding time and waiting for somebody to come in. So you take action, you get out, you go out and you meet, this is a card of socializing and meeting people and going out with friends, having fun, partying a little bit, that sort of thing. Where you meet all the, husband and wife material, at the bar. No, I'm just kidding. It's so funny. When I was in my younger years, I mean, I lived in LA, so I was, partying all the time at bars and clubs, and I love bands and going to see music and all that. And it's like, it's, I don't think I ever met anybody that I had a serious relationship with once. But yet we all go out, and we think we're going to meet that one. But, that was just me. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen, And, the thing is, though, I had fun. So, and I think that's what this is about, And then with the star card coming in, it's like, who knows? Maybe that is a good idea. Maybe you go out with some friends, you meet some people. Maybe you don't meet the one, but like maybe your friend says, hey, I just thought of this person to be perfect for you or whatever. And then you got the star card coming in, something could come out of this. So it's fairly non-eventful, but it's not horrible either. So that's good. All right. So I'll leave it there for Aries singles. And let's go to work, career, finances, that sort of thing. I'm going to stick with the same deck, actually. I'm feeling that one. Okay. Work, career, and finances. Work, career, finances. Work, career, finances for Aries. Aries. Okay. Aries. Work, career, finances. Work, highest and clearest, workplace, career type things for Aries for the second half of October. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Good. Okay. And okay. All right. Cool. So, oh yay. All right. So we do have the Ten of Swords in this reading. So that's uncool. All right. So basically, we have right in the middle. We have the Ten of Coin. Okay. Good card. That's a great card actually. But there's like this anxiety over it for some reason. So the thing is, this could be about like a home. Purchase or something like that. Not necessarily. There's a lot of things this could be, but one of the things that kind of sticks out to me right away is, especially like if you're a real estate agent or something like that, it's like I could see like a deal like, going spiraling downward and not going through, but your outcome card is a Four of Wands, so it's a positive card. So I feel like eventually like it will, and in this time period actually, because that's what we're doing. So I think it would work out in the end. If not, that would be for a small percentage of you guys. But for others of you, I really feel like this is to do with finances around the home. Maybe, it doesn't feel career related to me that much unless, like I said, it's real estate. So this feels more like a finance reading rather than a career reading. For those of you who are looking for work and things like that, I will say, though, we do have the Knight of Coin down here. And that's not too far away. So I would expect, for those of you who are hoping, for job offers and things like that, I would say very early into November, it looks pretty solid, and that would be a good offer. But for the rest of you, I think this reading is really going to be more involved around finances. So, and it kind of sucks. I feel like with the Three of Wands at the foundation, I feel like this is something that you were like really kind of waiting to pay off. Or waiting to get, that was going to be good for your family or, for buying a home or just in general, just money you needed for your family or, that type of thing, or maybe to get married or, it could be a million things, but it could even be a home-based business actually. And maybe it's causing you a little stress and anxiety right now too. That could be, and, what you thought was kind of coming in, we've got the Ten of Swords. So I feel like that's not, that what you were hoping for from future dividends that you're finding out that it's not coming in. So it's forcing you to kind of go and look at other alternatives. This could be financing. Maybe you were hoping to finance a home and it didn't go through, so now you have to go and look for other alternatives and scope other ideas out. So the thing is, I do see you collaborating with someone. Okay. So that's good. Somebody is willing to work with you, and that's a good card. At the end, I mean, you do have the home. So I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, and like it fell through, like if you're trying to get financed or something like that for that, and it fell through, you do end up with a home at the end of this reading. So that's good. There's some stresses coming towards you though. I want to see what that's about. I have the Eight of Swords kind of in your outward position. Let's see what that is about. What is the Eight of Swords, please? Okay, so yeah, I almost, that's interesting. There's a couple things that come to mind here too. Also, this may have something a little bit to do with asking somebody else for money, possibly a mother, you know, that could be, and maybe it's like you kind of have to manipulate the situation a little bit in order to do it. You know, I feel like that might be something, you know, that like you thought was going to work out, you know, with this other thing, but, you know, maybe I don't know. This Queen of Pentacles is sitting here in the recent past, so that's very interesting. And then there's somebody like kind of tiptoeing around, manipulating things, or just scoping out a new plan. So coming towards you, you have this King and Queen who are a little stressed out, you know, for some reason. And I believe this is who you will be collaborating with. So I'm not sure who these people are. I mean, it's air sign, it's water sign, but that doesn't have to be. It's usually more the personalities that kind of, you know, these would be probably people who are, you know, mature in age, like my age or older, you know, sort of thing. King of Swords, little distant, you know, but very logical, very blunt, to the truth, you know, that sort of thing. Queen of Cups is usually kind of like a mom, you know, in a sense, very emotional, well, not very emotional, but like emotionally grounded, actually, not very emotional. That's not what I meant to say. So these would be people that you would go to for like help or advice. They could even be business people. This could be, you know, these could be two top, you know, loan executives or something like that, or, you know, or people who want to work with you and like your work, something like that. But either way, you know, they're two important people that seem to play a role in this, but, you know, it's a little stressful, like the whole thing. Like, I think you really have to prove yourself, you know, to these people for some reason. Now, again, your outcome card is the Four of Wands. You do have Justice at the bottom of the deck with these two people too. So this could even be some sort of court. Yeah, this could be a divorce, you know. I mean, maybe this is you and someone else, you know, that and you guys are getting divorced or something like that, you know, and that could very well be with the Ten of Coin here. And then you end up with the home, you know, that could be Justice, you know, and Justice works in your favor. Yeah, I saw another movement card there too. So let me check the Four of Wands here. Actually, oh, hold on. Okay, the Ace of Swords just fell out. So that is awesome. And Strength is at the bottom of the deck, even better. So Ace of Swords is a victory card. It's a crowning victory. It's like big solid truths coming out in your favor. So I like that. Let me check the Seven of Swords real quick. Star card. Okay, so by doing this, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, tiptoeing around something, manipulating something in your favor, you know, and I don't mean like in an underhanded way or anything like that, but like just kind of, you know, making the odds work for you, you know, that sort of thing. And by scoping out other ideas, you know, other plans. So in other words, something didn't work out here. Don't just like, oh, you know, this sucks. And I mean, of course I would, you know, I mean, I would get in that mode, but I mean, what I'm saying is don't stay in that mode. Start immediately checking out your other options, okay? Because you do have the Star card. So that means like help is on the way. You know, something will be answered here. All right, so this will flourish. Whatever this is, it could be a million things for, you know, a general reading. But the Four of Wands is the outcome card. Four of Wands is a very positive card. It represents marriages, weddings, real estate people sometimes, wedding planners, those types of things, buying a home, you know, large events outside, maybe you're putting on or going to, you know, whatever, you know, but it's a very positive card. So again, I feel like this is only going to resonate to a few of you out there. It doesn't feel like a career reading as much as it feels like a finance reading. So, okay, I hope that was of help to you guys. If you like this video, thumbs up or comment or something like that, that'd be great. And subscriptions always help my channel. I'm always appreciative of those. So, all right, guys, hang in there. Have a good rest of October, and I'll see you back for November. All right, thanks. Bye.